This fall, a new high school is opening in the Des Moines Metro. Des Moines Prep is a tuition-free public charter school that will welcome its first 9th grade class beginning in August. And joining us here is Matt Lakis, the school's founding principal, to tell us all more about it. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Lindsay. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, can you first talk about just what Des Moines Prep is and who it serves?
Sure. So I'm the founding principal of Des Moines Prep. We are a public, tuition-free charter school, and we're going to be located in East Village in Des Moines. And we are focused on college and career preparation. We're opening this fall, and we have 150 spots available for an incoming 9th grade class, and I'm incredibly excited to talk about it.
Can you talk about, it says it's a private school experience, but it's a public school. Can you talk about what that means? What does that translate to?
Yeah, so it's going to feel like a private school. Students will have uniforms, we'll have very high expectations of our students, but really at the end of the day, it's about creating a community. And I'm just passionate about partnering with families to be a part of that inaugural class, because we're going to build something special together. And so we're going to have high rigor and academics in the classroom, yes. We believe in active, engaged learning, and students not really being passive consumers of information anymore. Really just empowering them to kind of own that experience and be a part of, yes, learning and driving their futures forward, but also building a school from scratch with Des Moines Prep leaders and staff members. It's going to be a pretty unique experience.
So you're welcoming a 9th grade class this fall, but this eventually will be a 9th through 12th grade high school. Can you talk about that? Sure.
So this fall we have 150 spots available for an incoming 9th grade class. The application is currently open and we're going till March 14th. Okay. If we have beyond 150 applicants, we will run a blind lottery to determine who gets those spots. And then we'll have a wait list for those that are unfortunately not able to join in that first year. But year over year, the intention is to add an additional grade level until we're a full 9-12 building, seating somewhere around 700, 750 students.
Nice. So we're talking high school, of course, academics important, but what about things like drama, sports? Is this also going to be something that's offered at Des Moines Prep?
Absolutely. When you talk about a high school experience, I remember my fondest days were, yes, being in the classroom, but also being on the playing field or on the stage with my friends. And so we are committed to having a robust extracurricular programming, and that includes drama. I mean, we're going to be investing in building a theater for our students. We're going to have a gymnasium that'll be able to house multiple extracurriculars. And our intention is to partner, again, with kids to help them drive those programs forward.
Can you talk a little bit about the location? We know this is going to be in the East Village area. I just recently covered Des Moines Public Schools, their 10-20-year strategic plan, talking about some school closures with this. Can you talk about what it means to then be opening a new school in this area?
I'm incredibly proud of the work that we've been doing this last year, basically, to get to this point. But we're going to be located at 106 East 6th Street here in East Village. And the beauty of that is we are blocks away from downtown business leaders and professionals. One of our passions is pairing up kids with community partners and business leaders so that they can learn what it means to be a leader in the professional world. And we're uniquely situated because we're blocks down the street from the Capitol. And when we talk about kids being engaged in their curriculum or in their educational experience, it's about getting them out into those spaces that are beyond just the school, and being right in the heart of East Village is the perfect place to do it.
We've been showing the mock-ups here on our screen. It looks beautiful. You know, we talked a little bit before this interview. School choice has been a big thing here in Iowa, especially recently. And, we've talked about the ESA program. This school, Des Moines Prep, is not going to be taking those ESAs. It's tuition free, but still it does rely on that school choice as a charter school. Can you kind of talk about just how you fall into this new narrative and school choice, life here in Iowa?
Absolutely. So we are public. So we accept all students, all learners, regardless of their services that are required. And I think that that's an important distinction. The other thing is we are completely tuition free. ESA dollars and vouchers are not tied to how we are funded. I like to, when I'm talking to families, I like to really equate it to open enrollment. As a student moves between district districts or schools, that funding follows them wherever they go. And so families that don't want to have to worry about tuition hikes or anything like that, and want access to an amazing private school experience without the price tag, that's where we fall into place. And I'm excited to be offering that to our community.
And you're having an information session tonight. Can we talk a little bit about this where people can learn more?
Sure. So we have a virtual open house this evening. If you go to our website, DesMoinesPrep.org, you can enroll and receive the Zoom link. I will be on there from 6 to 7 p.m. tonight, talking a little bit more about the intricate details of what it means to be a Des Moines Prep family or Des Moines Prep student. And that is the first of many more opportunities that we're going to have for families to just learn a little bit more about us and hear a little bit more about how they can become a part of this great new community we're building.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us here and answering our questions about this, and we look forward. I know this will be something as we continue to cover as the school opens this fall.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great being here.
Thanks. We'll have more right after the break. Stay with us.